Got a nasty scratch along the side of your car as a trophy from some off-roading? Stick around and I'll show you what worked for me as far as getting that thing out and restoring your paint job to a beautiful finish. What's up everyone? Sorry it's been a while since I posted a new video. It's been a pretty busy month and a half or so. I did make it up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for some off-roading and some camping. Great times. And as you can see here, we did a couple of logging trails and some other not so friendly trails that resulted in some good old Michigan pinstriping along the side of the Crosstrek. And so that's the subject of today's video. Wanted to show you what worked for me to get some pretty good scratches out of the clear coat of your car. The first thing you do is just clean your car. The last thing you want to do is rub more dirt into your clear coat when you're trying to wet sand or polish or wax. I started out with some 3000 grit wet sandpaper, wetting it down with some soapy water and rubbing it perpendicular to the scratch. The idea here is basically to take that sharp cut in the clear coat and bevel it a little bit so that it doesn't reflect light in such a harsh angle, making the scratch so visible. With the 3000 grit sandpaper, once the scratch starts to disappear, you can move on to the next step, and that's using 5000 grit sandpaper. Here I'm using 5000 grit sandpaper in a more circular pattern to help clean up the scratched area. Now, you might be thinking at this part, holy shit, I just scratched the crap out of my car. And in essence you did. What you've done so far is use 3000 and 5000 grit sandpaper to scratch the heck out of your clear coat. But that's where the next step, the polishing, comes into play. After hitting it with the 5000 grit, I used some Meguiar's polishing compound and just a cheap orbital polisher that I got from Harbor Freight. It's here where you can begin to breathe a sigh of relief. That haze that you saw after wet sanding is going to start to disappear with the polishing compound. As you can see here, after a couple of passes with the polisher, it really starts to look clean. As a final step, I used some Meguiar's wax to protect the clear coat. I gotta hand it to ChrisFix's video. Following his instructions worked really well for me. I am not a car detailer. This is not a how-to video. I'm just sharing with you what worked for me. And using the wet sand method followed by some polisher and some wax really made 100% of a difference as far as removing that Michigan pinstriping. So there you have it. Big thanks to ChrisFix and his channel for the inspiration. The technique worked fantastic for me. I'm extremely pleased with the results. Hopefully this inspires some of you to give it a shot yourself if you've got any trail damage or pinstriping that you want to get fixed. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. I will try to do a better job of getting content out in a more timely fashion, but thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.